Good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Ask yourself today, are you the one that God can count on? We know we wake up every morning not knowing what God is going to do in our lives. We don't know what's going to happen, but we know that we have to make ourselves available to Him. In our lesson this morning, we're going to be looking at Esther. Esther was a beautiful woman. She was a Hebrew woman, and she obeyed her king, King Honorius, because of her submissiveness, and her name meant star. She was a star for her Hebrew people. Our lesson today is going to include 3 points, and they are prayer, courage, and influence. When Queen Esther prayed, she prayed with expectations. She was praying knowing that she needed God to come forth and do some mighty work for her. So she wanted Him to move on her behalf. She prayed knowing that she wasn't praying for herself, but she was praying on the behalf of other people. That's what God loves about prayer. Don't be selfish in your prayers. Know that there is someone else that may be less fortunate than you. Someone else that may be lacking or are not, as strong as you are. They're vulnerable. Pray for them that God will bless them. Have the courage to stand against the wiles of the devil, because he's going to come. But can God count on you to be the one to deny yourself for someone else? Are you the one that don't mind taking a risk in life, knowing that there's maybe suffering and pain and agony, but are you the one that He can count on? Then, with the influence, just think about the lesson today in the book of Esther. Here it is. She has her king, King Honorius, and King Haman, that she has invited to her banquet. Now, he had asked her on more than one occasion. He asked his queen, "What is your request?" But she was hesitant not to ask at that particular time because she didn't want to lose favor and cause her people any harm. So she had to make the right time. So she was praying for God to give her the strength and the courage that she needed to go and ask of her king. Well, in her asking, she asked that he would reverse the decree that King Haman had put out on all the Hebrews, and that was to kill all of the Hebrews. God had enough love and concern and favor over the queen because He had already exalted her beyond her own imagination. So King Honorius did reverse the decree and said, if anyone harm or do anything to the Hebrews, that they would be the one that would be killed. Ask yourself today, as you look within yourself, do you have that prayer life that when you pray, changes happen? Are you the one to be the one to stand in the gap for someone else? Then are you the one to influence someone else to listen to you, to hear your heart cry, that they will come to your rescue? These are the 3 things that we're talking about today that Queen Esther had. She had great courage. She had a very powerful prayer. And then she had the influence that all 3 was able to make a difference for her and her people. Thank you so much for being here today. And we just want you to know that when you look at yourself, you have those same attributes of prayer, courage, and influence. Have a great day. Thank you.